This evening. I really don't know these kids, and that's not why I'm excited. I'm excited because I get to get up here and talk to you guys. I've been waiting to do this since January, and I was wondering, what took you so long to eat? Because once you finish, I get up here and do my thing.
That's enough.
I do like this. This is one of my favorite, one of the favorite things that I do at the Exchange Club. I think it's maybe the 6th year now. It's a lot of fun. It's an opportunity for the Exchange Club to honor some terrific kids. And it's also a chance for us to just introduce ourselves to some different people in the community. For our guests this evening that aren't familiar with the Exchange Club, if I didn't tell you enough on the phone already, I just want to just remind you, we're a national organization. We're celebrating our 100th year. We're a service organization, and we're committed to Americanism and the prevention of child abuse. And the way some of the things that we do fundraisers throughout the year. We have a terrific golf tournament. We have a terrific wine tasting event, and we also volunteer an awful lot of time. I think you heard Joe mention earlier that Saturday we're going to be at Stop and Shop collecting food for the town of Cares, which is one of the programs we do an awful lot for. So when you get your award and you get your plaque, or somebody says, "What the heck is the Exchange Club?" you can tell them what we do. Years ago when I first started doing this, somebody asked my son Riley, "What is the Exchange Club?" He said, "A bunch of old guys get together and drink beer." Oh. That's what he said.
That's the textbook now. We do that too.
On certain nights, that's exactly what happens. So tonight we're all together to honor these young people. We're going to award the Exchange Club Youth of the Year. And just so you know, that's to a senior who displays superior qualities of leadership, scholarship, athletic ability, and industry. And we're also going to award the Francis L. Sullivan Award. Francis Sullivan was a member of the Exchange, and that program goes to a senior who shows strong academic achievement and participation in extracurricular or community activities. I thought the way we would do this tonight is we would do ladies before gentlemen, and I'm going to start with Elizabeth Baggett. Elizabeth is a recipient of the Exchange Club, West Hartford Exchange Club Youth of the Year Award. Elizabeth's from West Hartford. Before I get started, I want to tell you, I've read an awful lot of, there's a lot of information that the school sends over about these kids, and Lily or Mark or Sarah, I might not talk about the things that you would talk about, but I talk about the things that interest me the most, because I just find that more interesting. Plus, there's so much information I couldn't possibly, look, I'm not up here getting the award. I couldn't remember all this stuff. You guys could probably speak volumes about each of your accomplishments. I can't do it. So having said that, I'm going to talk about Lily. Also, Lily came a little bit late, just a little bit late.
Just a little bit.
I wanted to make sure that I introduced her mother, Bobby, and her sister, Katie. As well as Lily, who we haven't met yet. Lily's there as well. So, volumes and volumes and volumes of information I went through. This is what I got. Lily's a fantastic student. She's in the top 5% of her class. She's a senior at Hall High School. I don't know if I'm going to put the right spin on this, but she's a bit of maybe she's a bit of an activist, a little bit of an activist.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but I guess she has certain opinions. She's got a strong personality, and unlike the people in this club that have strong
Tea parties
and are opinionated, I think she might be somewhat more flexible. I kind of get a sense from talking to her mother, she likes a good argument. And I know that she's going to Wesleyan, and her mom and I talked on the phone a little bit about that, and we think that Wesleyan might be a great environment to sort of nurture her argumentativeness. Is that a word?
Yes.
It is now. It works too.
It's very appropriate.
Well, if it's not,
I want to pull it together a little more.
She also seems to be a bit of a political junkie, which I kind of find interesting. We might be on different teams, but that and her ability to defend her opinions, I think if any of you guys want to argue with her, she'll stick around later and make her points. But I know that she, at the age 15, was making calls on behalf of now President Barack Obama in Florida. I think it's because Florida's a red state and no one else would make the calls. So no shortage of people in Connecticut making calls for Barack Obama. She also worked on John Larson's campaign, and who's a congressman, Congressman Larson, and Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro. So it seems like that, your argument to this, and Wesleyan should nurture you just fine. Also, she's involved in human rights, the Human Rights Coalition. I thought this was kind of interesting because this is kind of sort of the thing that we do. One of the things we do is help prevent child abuse, or we help organizations that help young people. Well, she had petitioned signatures against Hershey Food. Now, I like Hershey Food. Everybody likes chocolate, but apparently they're rooted in child labor. So she was getting signatures, and that's kind of tough because you love Hershey Food, you don't like child labor, so that's kind of difficult. And also, she's done some work in Haiti, and our clubs, giving some money to organizations that have been helping people in Haiti, and she's been helping to, her programs are helping to benefit clean drinking water, I think, in Haiti. So that's all I could remember with my notes about Lily Baggett. So it's my honor. Lily, if you wouldn't mind coming up, I'd like to give you a plaque, and somebody said something about a check. There's no way the first one is going to be Lily, so I'm going to have to go to the bottom of the pile.
Does she get to talk now and refute all the stuff you said?
I think it was fairly accurate. Oh, absolutely. And I told Lily earlier, or I told her mom, Lily, this is the thing that you're probably going to like the most. And here's our plaque. The Exchange Club of West Hartford presents the Youth of the Year Award to Elizabeth Baggett.
Hold it up, hold it up.
She said thank you, so
Yeah.
she's off the hook.
Yep, thank you.
Very well.